What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and this is Cosmic Tarot. This is going to be a collective general reading, so eat the meat, spit out the bone, take what resonate, and leave the rest behind. Alright, so in the pre-shuffle, I was getting something about protecting your energy, protecting your space. You know, there's someone, people around you here could be hating spiritually. You have a presence about you that is different than how you used to be. And it is, while there's many people who find it to be completely inspirational and like look up to you for it, you have to protect what you're building here, because there are people who are envious, people who are aggressive. Excuse me. Let me get that out. Yeah, you have to be careful what you say, what you speak on. You are loved, you are protected, you are here for a reason. You are watching this video because you have been channeled to do so. Maybe not channeled, but it found you for a reason, right? I don't believe in coincidences. You're here because you're meant to hear this message. So hopefully it resonates. The Hierophant here and the Eight of... So you may be someone who practices a different faith than your family or your people of origin, or you could be someone who... You used to maybe be a people pleaser with the Six of Pentacles here. You used to really give a lot of your energy and time to certain people or certain activities here. And the Six of Pentacles is also a card of discernment, because it teaches us, it teaches us also, you know, be mindful of what you should and what you should not give to. So in this card here, you see how this person is giving to one but not the other. Both people are asking, but only fairness with the scales here is to give to this person. For whatever reason, this person is not deserving. So it's all about picking and choosing what you give your attention to. You could have a lot of different offers here, but not everything deserves your attention. The Moon here. So there could be someone, a group of people here. Someone is celebrating success. I think this is you. A lot of people could be talking about your happiness, how you've recovered from some type of betrayal or situation that was unfavorable with you, with the Ace of Swords in reverse. This could have been a narcissistic relationship with someone. This could have been someone who was very aggressive with the Knight of Swords behind them. Someone who definitely had a false, like they were wearing a mask, right? This is somebody who was definitely playing mind games. This could be a job where they tell you one thing that, you know, oh, you're going to come in, this is your duty, but then when you get there, it's a whole different job. The pay ain't what it was. You said it was $80,000. Now I'm looking at this shit, it's only $55,000. So, like, you know, it's given, somebody here is not being authentic when it comes to dealing with you. And I don't like that. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you may have once had a lot of imbalances here, maybe like hormone or pH or whatever, something like that, or like you just been trying to juggle the physical world and the spiritual world, trying to juggle different jobs, money, emotional, financial, emotional help. Did I say that already? Emotional, spiritual, all that shit, right? Just really start struggling to balance. This is the cheapest do-rag in the world. It'll get the job done. It'll get the job done. You don't just take the shit off. Let's take it off. Let's take it off. Let's take it off. I'm gonna take it off. Excuse my hair. Okay. Have y'all seen that meme with the little girl? Excuse my hair. What you said? She was telling lip balm or balm or something here. The Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, so something around work. Or you could have money coming in. You could have an opportunity here that is going to be financially advantageous for you, or you are starting your own business, whatever it is that you are doing, you walked away from a situation or probably a job that was very toxic. There was a lot of disgruntled employees, and they sit around in the break room talking about how you got out and how you got to escape and how, our collective ain't here no more. It's not the same. Our collective, like you could have, this is Knight of Cups. Yeah, you are someone here who people really enjoy being around. The Knight of Cups is someone who is very, you just have like this glow about you. Like, you could be having a bad day, but like you don't ever try to like ruin other people's days. Like, people like that about you. You're not someone who commiserates. Like, you don't take your anger out on other people who don't deserve it. Now, I'm not saying you don't get upset, but you definitely are someone who is more of a helper. Like, what's wrong? How can I help you? You care a lot about the people around you. And the people around you typically, I'm going to say typically, care about you. Yeah, you are a very compassionate person. The Knight of Pentacles here with the Ten of Pentacles, you are a very giving person. All right, your whole goal in life is to make the world better. Like, maybe not all of your goal, but you definitely care about the environment. You care about the world. You care about helping and being a better person. And I like that about you. That's good. That's good main character vibes. You know what I mean? Your confirmation, vibrate. Someone could want to apologize for how they mistreated you with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. This could have been a work thing. Heavy, like, work situations around you have been strenuous, I'm feeling. Like, if you quit your job or you have a new job, your old job, you had a lot of people there that really liked you. You had a lot of friends. You may have left an impression here on the company or whatever it was. Yeah, like, they still talk about you till today, like this legacy, like your success, your abundance, your wealth. Like, you are someone who is destined for wealth, and we all know wealth doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be a trillionaire, or you might though, but if that's your only desire, I think you should inspire for more. The Emperor and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so you definitely could be having some romantic inquirers with the Emperor here. This is Aries energy, heavy Aries energy. Someone here who is, this person is not playing the game. Like, this person is all about their business. This is a very hardworking man or woman, whoever you want to take the energy. This is someone here who definitely likes, I feel like this is someone who likes to maybe not be flashy. I did see ego in here. So there is, spiritual hater at the bottom of the deck. Someone over here kissing ass. Yeah, you could have someone here who is hating on your romantic life as well. Even if you don't have one, someone here wants to get back in your good graces with the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse as well. I feel like you cut some people off because it was just time for them bitches to go. It wasn't personal, And that's the other thing. I want to read y'all something that I found. You don't owe anybody access to your life because of familiarity. Forgiveness does not require access. All right? What was the other one that stuck out to me? Wisdom looks like walking away with silence, distance, and dignity. They hurt you on purpose. So someone here could have tried to hurt you on purpose. This is a job that tried to push you out. This is a relationship where someone didn't want to have an equal give and take. This is someone who just wanted to take. Well, you got the Emperor and this Ace of Cups coming towards you. This is someone who wants to give and take. So it's going to be equitable. It's not going to be just someone just looking out for what they can get. Also about what they can give and what they receive as well, because you want to be with someone who, you want to make your person feel good too. So it's not like you just want to sit up and just be some sugar baby, take. Be patient. I don't know why, but I'm thinking some of y'all watching this could be Aries. This is especially true for my Aries viewers. I just did y'all video earlier this morning. But patience here is a learned skill, and it's necessary for growth, because the best things in life require patience. You know, I love flowers, I love plants, and they require a lot of patience. There's times where I'm like, but when I look up and I see that my plant has grown since a couple of months ago, I feel better. You know, it makes me feel good. Like, I did that. I helped to keep this thing alive. Or I remember when this plant was so small. But just be patient. You know, you're going to look back at this very moment and you're going to be like, I remember how it felt to be here. I remember how some bill or something was on my mind that made me feel nervous. And now look at where you are. You're going to be walking into a stable union here with someone, or just celebrating love in general, just celebrating life, celebrating all the success and putting down these burdens. You're realizing that, like, I don't have to fight with these people. I don't have to fight for love. You don't have to fight to feel love. You are deserving of love. And people who want to argue and people who want to fight, let them do that shit over there. You know what I mean? Don't let them do that shit over there. Heavy Aries energy here, okay? The Fool card again with the Six of Cups here in reverse. You could have an Aries or just someone with a lot of fiery, headstrong, passionate, bold placements. You could be that person, or you're just learning how to be more assertive when it comes to protecting what you want. I know I am. You could also be working on your self-image, reinventing who you are as a person. You know, not that you have to do that. I think, you know, you're a good person, but maybe you have, you know, you may have a reputation of being emotional, or maybe for me, you know, someone who likes to party. You may have, but you're like in your chill like era. Although you need to also, and don't take too long to plant the seeds of your success in the future, because right now you are sitting on $1 million idea. Right now you need to pick up that pen and start writing. Right now you need to get started on, you know, getting ahead on investing or whatever it is. Not tomorrow, today. It's also, this card is also telling me some of you all may be in Three of Cups. I like this. You have success coming towards you. Like, you're going to be doing real good, but right now you're kind of, I don't want to say afraid, but maybe it's kind of like, like, I know I'm going to be fine. I'm just waiting on this shit to come in. It's like you're just impatiently waiting for your check to come in. You're waiting for your viewership to skyrocket. You're waiting for your big one, because you know it's coming. You know it's coming. You can feel it, right? I know you can feel it. So you know it's coming in. That's what she said. Funny. Okay. So you definitely are having more fun in life as well. You know, 2026 is a year that we ain't taking shit from nobody. 2026, we are ending this people-pleasing behaviors, tendencies, etc., etc. You know, reclaiming your power, taking your energy back. And this King of Cups in reverse. So, someone here is a little sourpuss. Someone here is a little crybaby. Someone is like, this is an older gentleman, or it doesn't have to be, but there's like this masculine energy that is a little, this could be an ex-lover, a parent, a family member. Someone here doesn't necessarily align with your ideas or your ideology here. This is someone who is very rigid in their thinking. They're very opinionated. They could be flamboyant. They could be a little spicy, if you know what I mean. but they have like a outdated like mindset when it comes to like, oh, like, you know, you shouldn't be like on YouTube making tarot videos. That's for the devil. You know, you should be, you know, going to church and worshiping the Christian Jesus. You know, you need to be doing life like this. Like, why are you shacked up with your partner? You need to be married before you live together. You know, this is someone who has an opinion for everything, but they have never jumped off the porch. You know what I mean? They know how everything is done, but they've never done anything in their life. It's giving that kind of energy. You know, someone who's, well, you know, you be doing all that traveling. You need to be safe. Make sure that you're not out here getting murdered. Like, thank you for your concern. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to do certain things. This is someone who always got something to say. Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. You are a very loving person, and you are loved because you have a good heart. The World in reverse. People have tried to stomp this out of you from like very little. My heart chakra is like, this really makes me sad because someone, like, it could have been a parent. You could have had a parent that literally wanted to toughen you up, make you harder, make you a male or female parent. Heavy on the male energy here though. Someone here, maybe you were a very emotional kid. Maybe you're an empath. Maybe you cry easily. You know, certain things are kind of difficult for you. You know, you may have had a hard time regulating your emotions as a kid. So people labeled you as too much or confusing or dramatic or this or that. Or there's a narrative that people want to paint about you that just isn't true. And it's based off of someone's closed-minded perception of themselves and the world. These too many cards that fell out. Crying over you, played out and haunted. Somebody is really sad. That's that King of Cups in reverse, crying over you and then played out and haunted. This narrative is played the fuck out, like I said. Like, they cannot keep this narrative up, and they're haunted by their memories. They're haunted by their lies. All that shit is coming back to get them in the butt. You know. Their own personal trauma. Like, this is like a parent or a relative or somebody who they never got over the shit that happened to them in their childhood, and they were so, you know, sometimes people are just low vibrational because they don't put any effort into learning about spirituality. And really, spirituality is just learning about how you connect with your higher self and how you connect back to the universe. And I believe, my personal opinion, is the more self-love I have, the more I love myself, the more I accept myself in totality. Not just the good parts, not just the parts that make me feel good about myself. I accept the bad parts as well. I accept the things that I wish I could have not have done in younger years, or these whatever. When I accept myself in totality, the universe reflects a more loving, a more patient, a more kinder universe for me to dwell in. So the more you love yourself, the more you love on yourself, you're going to reflect that back into the world. And the more you love on other people, because you could be, maybe you're not like the friendliest person, but you're not a mean person. Like, you don't walk around like, you know, acting like your shit don't stink, or like you're better than other people, or you have like a chip on your shoulder. You're very approachable, but you're also very like guarded, because people have tried to play you. They have tried to turn the narrative that like, oh, you know, Collective isn't a good person. Collective is actually, you know, no one's that really nice. Like, no one's really that nice. Like, this person is like, they want to call you fake so bad because you are a genuinely concerning, loving, caring person. And this person is like, bullshit. There's no way. Because their heart is full of doo-doo. You know, they're just a big doo-doo soul monster man. The Four of, this person, they really want to, be careful who else watch this video. Be careful who you let in your house. And don't be going to everybody else's house. Be careful. You know, someone here wants to come between you and a relationship. Someone here wants to create some instability. You could be feeling like this hostility, this instability here. You know, someone is like a wet noodle and they're trying to rain on your parade. You have to really Like it's like it's like just like that negative friend. They're like, oh, did your check come in the mail yet? Oh, you're still sitting at 2,300 subs. Okay, when are you gonna get to 5,000? You know, like they're trying to act concerned, but they really are like could care less, honestly. And you could care less about them for real, for real. You're in the season of your life where you are really looking at the parts of you that are unstable, the things that you've been avoiding, Two of Swords here in reverse. You really have to address these things and really like, look, I got some monitoring spirits, some nosy Nellies around me who need to get the F about my life. Like I can't keep getting into arguments, going back and forth with people, and it doesn't matter how long these people have been in your life. These people could be people you used to work with. Nine of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles. You have been working really hard to fix your internal monologue, your external dialogue with other people. You really, really just kudos to you for protecting your energy. But Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse. This could be two feminine energies. This could be, I don't know, like a cold. These are people here who are very cold, calculated, emotionally distant. You could have grew up around people who weren't very giving. Like everything came at a price. Everything had a string attached to it. I don't like how this shirt makes me look like I got like big old man titties. I don't like that. I'm gonna get a different fleece because this is not it. Okay, because that was looking weird, right? I'm not the only one. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Someone could also make comments about your appearance and your weight when you were a kid. So now you could be very critical about how you look. That's not for everybody. That's for some people here. They were jealous because they actually think you're really attractive and beautiful. It could be your own people sometimes. And you know, I'm not trying to say I'm speaking from experience, my own personal family or anything, but I have felt evil eye before. And when we feel evil eye, we need to send that bitch right back to him. So get you an evil eye bracelet. Get you an evil eye. I have a little evil eye amulet over here that I keep in my house. And let me tell you something. I've been having way less crazy shit. Look at this. Wolf in sheep clothing happening in my house since I've had this. Because, you know, doing this shit online, you know, there's people who, I don't know who's watching me on the YouTube. So there could be somebody who is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Pay attention to the way people say shit to you. Pay attention to the way people compliment you. Pay attention to the way people smile if something bad happened to you. Like, oh man, I got a ticket this morning driving into work. You got a ticket this morning? Like, why are you happy about that? Like that, I mean, you know, and then you're like, oh damn, that fucking sucks, man. Was you on Kings Highway? Yeah, right there behind. There's a fucking trap right there. Don't, yeah, I know, because they go from 45 to 35. Yeah, they try to get me last week. I saw that bitch though. You know what I mean? You're coming like that. Like you're not like happy. You don't rejoice when bad things happen to people. I mean, you're either like, oh shit, $20 but you may not be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, are you okay? But you're not like, somebody here is a bitter, nasty Nelly, and they rejoice in the misfortunes of others, which is a sign of evilness. And the people who do shit like that, 9 times out of 10, they don't know that they got some type of spiritual leech on them that is feeding off that negativity that they are out here just perpetrating. Because this person, they can't stop crying over you. Like I said, it's King of Wands. Doesn't have to be Aries, Leo, Sag, but I'm telling you, Aries has came out a lot in this reading. There is an Aries that you may be an Aries, or you are dealing with someone here who is an Aries. And if it's not an Aries, it's someone who is very headstrong, someone who is very, I heard thick-headed. thick head that just popped in. This person could literally have a thick head or a thick neck. Like, this is someone who is a little, I don't want to say set in their ways, but it's like beating a dead horse trying to get them to change their mind on someone or something. And this person is committed to painting you in a certain way. And no matter how hard they fail, no matter how many times people are like, I don't know. I don't think Collective would do that on purpose. I don't think Collective is out here. They're like, oh yeah, Collective out here watching tarot videos. They probably over here casting spells and doing witchcraft and trying to, that's why your dog died 3 years ago. And they're like, yeah, I don't think Collective did a spell to kill my dog. You know what I mean? Like, it could be anything. And this person sit around and smile up in your face, but they go around telling people that you're doing black magic and witchcraft. Ooh, somebody has really bad breath. And it's not because of like a dental or a medical thing. It's because this person speaks poorly about other people. And it ain't because they don't floss. Maybe they probably don't floss either. But someone here, if you notice, like, this person always got like a mouth problem or something. This is somebody who talks a lot of crap. They talk a lot of crap. I'm convinced if you got boo-boo breath, it's because you always talking shit on people. And you don't brush your teeth. The Lover's in reverse. Ooh. So that's a juxtaposition. Some of you all could be breaking. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You're going to be really happy that this person is no longer connected to your energy. Because this is kind of sad, but this is someone who is very important to you. Like I said, this person has really tried to hurt and break your spirit. But you are spiritually divine. You are protected here. This person wanted to... you're going to be healing some type of union within yourself. You're going to be learning a little more self-love. Ooh, yes. Ooh, this person can get so angry that it honestly... it's like someone's taking over when this person gets mad. You're going to walk away in a very good position, and it's not because of anything you did. It's because of things that you're not doing. You're not tolerating disrespectful ass people. You are not letting instability be a factor. You are learning patience. You are not allowing people who have bad intentions, and you're not waiting for other people to level up. I think that was another thing that y'all were really focused on. It was, you knew that you were being called to move up in the world. You were being called to move towards something more beneficial, more harmonious, but you're such a kind and loving person. You wanted to take the whole team with you. You wanted to take the whole hood with you. You wanted to take the whole family with you. But these people, for whatever reason, they want to stay on the clearance rack. They want to stay low vibrational. They want to stay in the fucking playpen. And you are being called to move up. So while it is like this bittersweet sensation of being in a better place financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all of that shit, right? The pain of having to leave people behind that you love is another genuine sign, in my opinion, of how deserving you are, because these people wouldn't bat an eye to fucking get in a better situation if it meant having to leave you behind. Oh, this is the kind of person, oh baby, let them get some money. Oh baby, you won't hear from them. Oh, if they hit on the casino, oh, you don't hear from that bitch for like 2 or 3 weeks. They out to eat at Cracker Barrel and Cheesecake Factory. Where the fuck is your invite? But let you make a grilled cheese sandwich. Where mine at? How come you ain't give me one? But when they get something, they don't want to tell nobody. They sneaking around like, I got some money, but they just put it up somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, this is not the kind of person who, in my opinion, the reason why they are where they are and that bitter, hateful, stuck-ass energy is because they do fuck shit like this. When you have an opportunity to bless other people and you don't take that opportunity, you're not going to get too many blessings. I mean, you're going to still be blessed because you are a child of God, right? Everyone's a child of God, or whatever you want to call it, however you want to look at it. But, those who show favor to others, too much is given, much is rewarded, and too much is required, So the more you give, the more you receive. Someone who tight-fisted, don't much go in and don't much come out, right? When your hand is tight-fisted like this, don't nothing come in. Don't nothing go out, but don't nothing come in. But when you give like this, see, you're in the ability to receive and to give. You can receive and give. But when you tight-fisted, you don't get shit. You don't give shit, you don't get shit. That's a lack mindset. You have an abundant mindset. These people didn't want to change their mindset. They wanted to stay in lack. They wanted to stay in spiritual poverty. They wanted to stay in physical poverty. You know what I mean? This is somebody, man, you know, I don't want that job. These people don't believe in themselves. And now that you believe in yourself, now that you recognize the God in you, and that's not blasphemy, you recognize that you have a divine inner nature, and you see that within yourself. And what your problem was, you were seeing shit in other people that they didn't want to see. They didn't want to think of themselves as being divinely favored or loved, because, like I said, everybody's chosen, but not everyone chooses to believe in it. You listen to your call. You know that you are being called to do more, to be in a higher place. And like, you know, I put it like this. On my spiritual journey right now, I'm at the stage where I went through my dark night. I went through all my solo shit. Now I'm in this stage where it's time for me to share and express myself. It's time for me to go out into the world and share the things that I've been through, the situations that I've been in, the traumas, the highs, the lows, the mediums, the ins, the outs. And, you know, it's so rewarding to be able to connect with so many people here and be able to share my journey, because honestly, all I want to do is help. Maybe that's the people pleaser in me still, trying to, you know, latch on to some identity here. But, you know, I believe that part of my mission, if my whole mission, is to raise the vibrational energy on this planet, is to be of light, is to add more light in a dark world. Like, you know, just going to the grocery store and saying hi to the cashier. You know, being nice to the people who work in the service industries. You know, just not being an asshole to people. Holding the door open for people. Making conversation. You know, I go to Walgreens to get my prescription. Them people know me by my first name because I go there all the time. But, you know, I just try to be funny, make a little joke, the hee-hee-kiki. You know, I may be having a really bad day. I may be, like, really gotten some heavy stuff on my mind. But you know whose fault it's not? The lady at the cash register. It's not her fault. You know who I'm not going to take my anger out on? The lady who was making my Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, what is the point? Because I'm having a bad day, me and my friend ain't getting into it, so now I'm about to, like, go ruin someone else's day. Ain't that what Tabitha Brown said? And if you can't have a good day, don't you dare go mess somebody else's up. That's shit to live by. I don't think she be doing some stuff too. Like, I don't think she's like into witchcraft, but I think she's a lot more spiritually inclined than what she lives on. I know she's really vegan and she loves the Lord and all that, but she got a spirit of discernment on her. She really does. Tabitha Brown, she's a good one. She really is. I love her teeth. I don't know where she got her veneers, but I want mine to look like hers. I'm like, girl, hustling. These people are. They're doing everything to hustle and make money, focused on money, getting it. Somebody here wants to be very flashy and opulent, I guess. And this is the other thing. Somebody here, I think this is the energy of, like, they want riches so they can rub them in your face. You know what I mean? Some people like nice things. Some people like having nice things. And some people don't know anything about nice things. And this person, they don't really know anything about nice things. They have nice things, but it's only to make other people feel insecure. Like, this person don't really care about cars, but they just want a Mercedes because they know people think that that's an expensive, fancy car here. 7 of Wands in reverse. You're done arguing with people. You're done trying to make people understand. And this person here is going to have to fold. Like, the 7 of Wands in reverse, this person is going to, like, have to call it quits on trying to sabotage your success. Just going to say it out loud. Someone here has been trying to sabotage your success because they feel like it should be them, not you. You got too many, baby. You got too many streams of revenue. You got too many streams of income. You have too many guardian angels. You got too many spiritual protectors here for this one person to come, or even a group. The whole fucking world could be against you. But I'm telling you, when you are anointed and you are following your highest purpose, and you know that you are not out here trying to hurt, fuck over people, do wrong, you good. I had to really let that sink in for myself, because growing up in a very Christian household, this shit right here was not acceptable. I'm still not convinced that my family don't think I'm like doing some weird dark side of stuff. But I can't let their opinion, or what I perceive to be their opinion of me, dictate how I live my life. I'm almost 35 years old. My mama can't whoop me. She can't spank me. My daddy can't whoop me. My daddy can't spank me. They can't ground me. Now, I respect them. They're my parents. I respect what they have to say. I respect how they feel. But at the end of the day, I'm a grown-ass man. If I want to do tarot cards on YouTube and quit my job as a teacher, I could fucking do that, as long as I'm not in your pockets. I'm not even acting like, ooh, but you know what I mean? It's like, people just, God forbid you did something that made you feel good about yourself. Like, shit. Like, God forbid you fucking found somebody that made you feel happy. God forbid you did something that made you, like, love yourself a little bit more. God forbid. God forbid you were happy in your life. Like, the way this motherfucker acts, ooh, okay, this is getting a little personal. These people, they try to act like you just are, like, off the chain, like doing some wild ass shit, trying to like create all these smear campaigns. And I'm telling you, this could literally be your own family, boss daddy, going far and wide, ego. Someone here can have an unusual attachment to you. For some of y'all, take it how it resonate. Happiness hater, travel, obsessive lover, carless, same shit, different day, talking shit. Yeah, see, you got people, I don't know what is wrong with these people. Somebody could be having some legal issues, and now they want to, it's giving multiple people boss daddy. I'm telling you, there is somebody here, you're not supposed to be as successful as you are in someone's eyes, and the fact that you are is throwing them for a loop. It is really, you got somebody throwed because you love yourself. Ain't that some bullshit? You literally got somebody in a complete tizzy over here trying to flex on you, trying to, Collective just got a new car. Well, shit, let me go get the latest Maybach and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Can't afford none of it. Debt through the ceiling. Just so you can say, oh, I like your car, nice car. They did all of that for that. They want your attention so bad. And when you don't give it to them, they're a spiritual hater. Then when they do get your attention, when they feel like you're the one that's upset, it's like they hit the fucking jackpot. But these bitches is wasting their time because you are unfazed. This is somebody who could have married for money. This is someone who could be on that gold digger-ish energy. This is someone here who picked money over love. And then, you know, I'm not going to tell nobody what to do with their life and how to live their life. But don't make decisions and then get mad at someone who made the opposite decision. If you chose to go down the right path and this person went down the left path, you can't get upset for that person for going down the left path when your ass went down the right path. You had every chance to go down the left path too, but you wanted to go down the right path. So well, I don't know why I'm doing it, because this is the right over here. You stay over here on the right path, okay? And I'm going to be over here on the left path. Say path again, path. So, yeah. Crying over you, keep marrying over money. Somebody here is crying over you. They married for money, not for love. And maybe they got a partner here, wolves in sheep's clothing, that they don't even like. You don't even like your niggas. Like this, you don't even like your man. This person, not you, I'm talking about them. Like, this person don't even like who they're with, but they can't do nothing because they don't want to look stupid. This is somebody who could literally be getting bopped upside their head every night. And I hope this is not the case. God, please don't let this be anybody. I don't like that. But this is somebody who could literally be going through something and like they would never tell anybody because they don't want to look embarrassed. This is a whole lot. Legal issues. But anyway, yeah, you got a lot of success coming towards you. Someone here is just pressed that it's not them. But they stand in their own way because focusing on you ain't helping their ass. Like, how is calling me fat making you skinnier or fitter? How is calling me ugly going to make you prettier? How is calling me stupid going to make you smarter? That's what this person is trying to do. They're trying to devalue you, while only it just makes them look like a fucking crazy, unhinged person. And people see right through that. People know a jealous bitch when they see one. Yeah, justice in reverse. This person's about to get their karma. This person's about to get their karma. I think you need to just keep it to yourself. I did see keep it move in silence. Just be a little apprehensive about who you share your plans with here coming up. Don't overgive any detail. I'm not asking you to live in paranoia. I'm just telling you to use discernment. Not everybody around you is for you, and you got some Decepticons pretending to be Autobots. That's a Transformer reference. Some of y'all. Oop, stop it. Slippery ass car. Somebody is real slippery, maybe. Somebody's trying to be real slick and slippery with your ass. Growth. I saw this in Gemini, so this could be for my Geminis in the collective. Growth is here. So take positive steps towards learning and personal development. Engage in activities like taking classes, reading, or spending time in nature to unlock your potential and achieve success. So you could be maybe going back to school, taking a night class, learning something, learning how to edit videos or make different content, or shit like that. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, bro, do it. Take a risk. Yeah, take a risk. Now is a good time to take action on tasks that require initiative, creativity, and risk-taking. Get organized and make plans with realistic expectations of success rather than waiting for things to change on their own. Yeah. You are an initiative person. You don't just sit around and just wait for shit to get better. You know that actually requires you to actually get up and do something. 4141. And then the last card is awakening. You are walking into a higher timeline if you haven't already. You're already in it. All right? You are in your highest timeline. Everything has happened in the divinely fashion in a good manner. Did I read this to y'all? Wisdom looks like walking away with silence, distance, and dignity. Consistency reveals intent, not intensity. You don't owe anybody access to your life because of familiarity. Forgiveness doesn't require access. You're not unforgiving, you're finished. I like that last one. You're not unforgiving, you're finished. This is over with. You have an awakening. You can love someone and not have to have them around you because of how they operate. They operate on the lower time scale. They operate in low vibrational energy. And that shit will affect you. So be careful with that. All right, awakening. Last card, I'm going to get off here. You are undergoing a profound spiritual awakening that will lead you towards a path of success. I just said that. Epiphanies and breakthroughs in all aspects of your life. So yeah, I know that left path that you went down. I know it looks a little scary. It's not as populated, you know. There's some shit over here, like in this pond, and it's a little sketchy. And, you know, a lot of people over here on the right path, you know, it look populated. You know, it looks shiny. It's all glitters and gold and blah, 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 blah. But there's something about that path is like, it's not genuine. And you felt that. So you went down this left path because, one, you don't mind being the only person that does something. I remember one time, one last story, you know, we were leaving like this big ass event and there was probably like 500, maybe not that many, probably like 300 people, right? And so everyone is like leaving out the double doors, right? There's 4 sets of doors and there's only one set of doors that everyone is trying to like funnel their way out of. And I'm like sitting in this line. I'm like, what are we doing? And I like literally step out of line and I go to the door that is closed right next to the double doors that people are like trying to like, and I just opened that door and left. There was like 2 other doors. And then when I did that, people were like, oh shit. And then they started going and I was just like, dude, there's like 4 sets of doors. Why are we all trying to like squeeze our way out of these 2 little doors? Open up the other doors. You know, you're that kind of person. You are not afraid to do what someone hasn't done. So keep that in mind. You're a winner, baby. you are a winner, and this is a spiritual hater, and they can fucking fuck off. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. As always, I love you. Until next time, drink water, be safe, and peace.